making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. The Senate advancing a deal to fund most of the Department of Homeland Security, giving Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer and Democrats what they wanted. No funding for ICE and parts of border protection.
Senate Democrats were clear. No blank check for a lawless ICE and Border Patrol.
Now, while it lacks the big reforms that Democrats were looking for, Fox's Chad Pergram explains.
These lines at the airports were just starting to be untenable. We continue to be at war with Iran, and there's concern about terrorism, and they just felt that they had to open up DHS. We're into this spring travel season.
The bill now heads to the House, and the Wall Street Journal says the Pentagon is considering sending another 10,000 troops to the Middle East as the president extends the pause on striking Iranian energy facilities till April 6th. America is listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com.
Since 1999, Southern Heritage Bank has been growing to serve you.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving, and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
These are Hardee's Frisco Breakfast.
Welcome. It is a Friday morning, Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. Mix Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center. It is coming up on 7:03 local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, and a Cleveland assisted living facility co-owner facing serious charges after a Bradley County grand jury. They had returned an 8-count indictment last June of 2025. Investigators say Andrew Charles Sneed, a co-owner of Remember Me Senior Care, accused of misusing millions of dollars over a 6-year period. Court documents claim Sneed made more than $700,000 in unauthorized credit card charges and issued himself loans totaling more than $3 million. Sneed is also accused of issuing nearly $11 million in unauthorized financial instruments without the knowledge of other owners. Andy Sneed will be in court today, Bradley County Criminal Court, and we will have be a motion hearing. We'll have live coverage on MixTV.tv. We are not, the court has not, he'll be appearing before Judge Sandra Donaghy. The court has not given us a specific time, but we believe it's this morning, but we'll be covering that live on MixTV.tv. Our news partners at Local 3 are reporting that the Tennessee Board of Education is recommending that Hamilton County and Polk County schools create a corrective action plan after several schools receive failing grades. State officials say the grades are based on factors like underperformance, leadership decisions, budgeting, and curriculum implementation. One Polk County school under review after receiving failing grades for the past 2 years. It's the Polk Innovative Learning Academy. It's a virtual K-12 program designed to give students more flexibility. Students are expected to complete 6.5 hours of online work each week, with other students required to attend in person 1 day a week. But state board members raised concerns about attendance tracking, assignment deadlines, and funding. Polk County School Superintendent Dr. James Jones says many students choose the virtual option due to personal challenges, including work or family. The state board will decide in May whether the school must implement a corrective plan. And the United Way of Bradley County exceeded its fundraising goal during this year's annual, announced during this year's annual campaign luncheon held Thursday at the Museum Center at 5 Points. Organizers say the goal was $1.6 million, and the total raised was $1.65 million. Logan Young and Andy Brown served as campaign co-chairs, and Bridget, despite that, they still went over the record.
Absolutely.
Or the goal.
Two great guys right there.
Yeah. Although Logan, he thought it was so important, he went to Arizona. So he was not at the lunch yesterday.
Because he was receiving an award. That's why.
Well, yeah. I mean, he prioritized the award over the United Way, and I don't blame him, quite frankly. No. Anyway, Logan and Andy did a great job. Several awards were presented, including the Jim Tucker was a wonderful man. Lieutenant Colonel Tucker Nonprofit Leadership Award went to Haley Johnston, our longtime friend with Project Free to Fly. The Charlotte Thorogood Woman of Impact Award. And by the way, Charlotte was a wonderful, wonderful woman. And Brenda Schote is a wonderful woman at Corma Tech. We think the world of Brenda, don't we?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Andrew Densmore of Food City was named the Young Professional of the Year. I did ask the question, when we talk about young professionals, what is the age range of young professionals?
Come on.
I mean, I see some of these people, and most of them are just, look, they're basically in a rocking chair. What are the young professionals?
Young is not an age; it's how you feel.
I guess. Hey, and then, no kidding, in all seriousness, one of my favorite people, Bruce Bradford. Oh, he's a wonderful guy, and he received the highest honor from the United Way of the Ocoee region, the William F. Johnson Senior Community Service Award. And then they honored our longtime friend, Darlene Hicks, who has been at United Way of the Ocoee region for 31 years, and she actually sat at our table. She's retiring next week. Now, we're going to reveal, I think at about 7:45, the campaign co-chairs for the upcoming campaign. And if you thought Andy Brown and Logan Young were a letdown, wait till you hear this. Folks, let me tell you, you will not want to miss. Hey, Fruit Loops, you will not want to miss this announcement. Is that right? You know about this?
Yeah, I heard about it yesterday through the grapevine.
Listen,
I'd say the people would want to tune in to this, don't they, about 7:45?
I also know them. Yep. They're going to be fantastic.
Most certainly.
Says who?
Says.
Are you going fishing today? What are you doing? My God.
Got a remote at Food City. Thank you.
What are you fishing for? Hot Slaw?
Maybe.
The Hot Slaw Festival. Bridget, talk about that for a quick moment, because man, is that iconic. What's the Oscar Mayer song? Let's sing it together, Bridget. You're the man on the choir.
Okay.
Don't you guys sing that on Sunday mornings?
Yeah, it's something like that. The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile will be at Food City at Ocoee Crossing today. A huge event going on there today from 10 to 4. I'm going to be there with a live broadcast from noon to 2. So come by and see us there. They're going to have hot dogs, chips, and drinks, and all of that will benefit the United Way of the Ocoee region.
And this travels, the Wienermobile travels a nation. It took them a year to get it here. You have to reserve it. All right, our first check of traffic.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It is the annual March Slam Dunk Sales Event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet, GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Tennessee. They are looking for quality candidates. If you're ready for a career change, join Waste Connections of Tennessee. Go to careers.wasteconnections.com, where great opportunities await.
All right, see, Hardee's Wake Up. Good morning from Hardee's. They've got a great breakfast for you all over the area, really. Wherever you're going in this area, Hardee's is there for you this morning. But they've got their 2 for $7 fish sandwiches back for a limited time. featuring that Red Hook beer-battered Alaskan pollock fish, shredded lettuce, Ken's tartar sauce served on that perfectly toasted bun. Hardee's, there is one near you.
For a limited time, get Hardee's Big Cheese Sandwiches starting at just $3.99. This is our bacon, sausage, 100% Angus, and sourdough. The McNothin' speaks for itself. The Frisco Breakfast starting at just $3.99, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Owning a home should be one of life's greatest pleasures, but without a solid foundation, it can become a major source of stress. Luckily, you're not alone. Our experts can identify the true cause of foundation issues and guide you through every step of the way to fixing them, from pinpointing the problem to perfecting the solution. We form custom solutions to meet the needs of your foundation and your wallet, including flexible payment options. With our team by your side, consider your home and your peace of mind secure.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Do you know when to stop for a stopped school bus? If the bus is stopped with its red lights flashing on a 2-lane road, cars traveling in either direction must stop. Stop for the bus and keep our kids safe.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Premier, basically mattress magazine. I thought you would be in. You sleep so much. I thought maybe you'd be in there, especially this fishing trip you're going on.
Oh,
my God,
my goodness!
You and Bill Dance and all of you. But anyway, see, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Sorry,
No.
not sorry.
I mean, you are sorry. But
I am sorry. Yeah, I agree. No, I think there'd be an amen corner that would say I'm sorry. But anyway, 7:15. Well, let's just get on with it. 7:15. Yes. Roger, come on.
Right now, get up to 5 years no interest financing and free local delivery on Tempur-Pedic, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand delivered.
All right, for today, partly cloudy skies this morning. We could see a few rain showers this afternoon, a 40% chance, a high of 79 and a low of 36 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly sunny and cooler, a high of only 60 and a low of 36 tomorrow evening. And then for your Palm Sunday, it's going to be sunny with a high of 69. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 58 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at our Langley roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street, near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
All right, so we're wrapping up week 1 of our Spring Home Refresh. This is about a 10-week contest, giving away a ton of thousands of dollars in prizes to help you the spring refresh your home and whatever else. So anyway, it's all presented by Cleveland Insurance, speaking of a man who needs a refresh. But this week is brought to you by TVFCU. By the way, speaking of TVFCU, Monday they will begin the People's Choice voting for a share. We've got 10 semifinalists. We're going to get down to the 5 finalists for a share of $225,000 for small business. And so you can go watch the videos, mixtv.tv. But they're going to weigh a $100 gift card this morning. Here's the deal, folks. We're going to give that away at 7:30. We're going to announce a winner at 7:30. If you have not entered this contest, if you've entered, fine. We don't want to hear from you. But if you've not entered, Bridget, what do these people, these derelicts, what do they need to do?
Okay, you can call or text us 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, include your name with that. So again, you can call or text us at 423-614-6499.
Hit me! Maybe hearing this at Dancing with the Stars in May, from what I'm told.
Welcome back. It is 5:13 on this finally Friday. Again, we're coasting into the final weekend of March. Temperatures very comfortable out there. 66 here in Chattanooga, 62 in Athens, but don't get too comfortable because changes are on the way. Not necessarily this afternoon. It's going to be another warm one, climbing to around 80, but then temperatures drop off into the 50s later this evening as a front sweeps through the Tennessee Valley. We could also have just a few showers. Not going to see a lot of rain, not going to be a drought buster, but we'll take anything we can get at this point. We're running about 5 inches behind schedule of rainfall in the year, and it's also going to be breezy behind this front. So gusts up to 20 this afternoon. Tonight, those gusts pick up and could be over 30 miles per hour at times. That'll continue through Saturday morning. So breezy, and with this dry air we've had, there's also going to be an elevated fire danger. Special weather statements in effect for North Georgia. So be mindful of any burning. Make sure to check with those local burn bans. That's going to be important. Temperatures are also going to drop off behind this front. And here's a look at things as of now. Again, just after 5 a.m., we got some showers moving through the Midwest. Now, here's the thing. As this moisture moves south, it's kind of coming into a very dry air mass. So a lot of this is just going to fall apart more or less. So we'll keep a close eye on the radar. I do think we'll have a few showers, but it's not going to be a big deal. But we are going to get some temperature whiplash here. 80 today, 38 tonight. Some areas could even dip down close to freezing. So it's going to be a cold night, and Saturday morning you're going to feel that chill. Going to be about 30 to 40 degrees cooler than what we're waking up to this morning. And as we take a look at your future tracker, again, cloud cover should start to increase, I would say, after lunchtime. And then maybe after 2 p.m., we could get a few sprinkles here and there. Really not going to be a whole lot of rain. That'll continue to be the case throughout the rest of the evening. Just some pockets of light rain here and there. Really not going to be anything substantial. Not looking at any kind of severe threat. In fact, we're barely going to get any rain from this system. And then as we continue through the late evening, after that front passes, the winds are going to pick up out of the north, and then it's going to turn much colder. But it is going to be dry by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, but there could be some patchy frost out there. And here's a look at your rainfall amounts. I mean, a couple hundredths of an inch, barely even enough to wet the ground, but it does look like that begins to change. An active pattern tries to return by the middle of next week. That should get us some rain chances back in the forecast Wednesday into Thursday, and potentially potentially even beyond as we move into April, as this active pattern tries to return. And that could mean there could be some severe threats down the road. Of course, nothing in the next 7 days, but definitely a pattern worth watching as we move into April. But I think we can all agree we certainly do need some rain. And we'll get just a little bit later today, 80 degrees. And then tonight we're dropping down into the 30s. It's going to be breezy. Most of those showers will taper off pretty early in the night. And then we'll have some sunshine on Sunday with highs of 70, warming back up to 78 on Monday, 80s early next week. And then we'll have the chance of a few rain showers and maybe some storms by the middle of the week.
Of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Happy birthday to Coach Jason Reuter on Sunday. Of course, the head girls basketball coach at Bradley Central. Terry and Karen James, they are going to be celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary on Sunday. That is from their family. Pam Elliott celebrated a birthday yesterday. That is from her friends at A&K Cab. And then Bryce Talent is celebrating a birthday today. The birthday wish says she is part of our TSW pre-ETS team for Bradley County Schools and deserves the best day to be celebrated for the amazing person she is. That is from Erica Bledsoe and Cheryl Smart. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
All right, good morning. It is 7:21, and my friend Corinne Freeman is here. Yes. She is the executive director of the Caring Place. We love the Caring Place, Corinne. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. So glad to be here this morning. It is always an exciting day when I get to start out at Mix 104 because the energy is always like really high, even though it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, Bridget brings it to the table, and then you catch up like that. That's what it is.
Yeah, going on a fishing trip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we caught her. Matter of fact, she started at 4 o'clock. She just stopped in. Hey, Corinne, a couple things. Number one, though, you've got a big deal happening Sunday.
We do.
Tell me about this.
Yeah, so we're really excited. We are partnering with Farmers on First. They are a local farmers market that sets up in downtown Cleveland. They're moving back outside for this spring. So they were going to be in the First Street Square on Sunday. And this is something they do every Sunday. But we are going to be able to be set up there and doing a food drive. And they have partnered with us to do a gift basket. So everybody that comes and brings an item of food will actually be entered into a chance to win this gift basket. That's all of things from the farmers market, and there is some amazing things. There's local honey, there's organic meats, there's produce, of course, there's amazing tea from Star Mountain Tea. So we've got tons of vendors that are out there. So this gift basket is going to look really nice, have a lot of things that you can sample and try, and we're just asking folks to bring something to share for their neighbor, say hi to us at the Caring Place table, and then make their way around the farmers market on Sunday.
What are the hours on Sunday?
It goes from 11 to 2, and it is there right outside on that First Street Square. So you've got Riddles Bread and Book right there, so you can always go over and get a good sweet treat there to take around with you as you go. And it's just a lovely experience, very family friendly. Even it's outside, so your furry friends can come too. So and kind of walk around with you and see what they have. Sometimes they also have a vendor who has some dog treats that are really nice. So something for literally everyone in the family there at the farmers market.
All right, so again, that is First Street Square. Sounds like a great idea.
Yes.
Plus, you can help the Caring Place. Mm-hmm. So take your non-perishable food.
Yes, so we do want non-perishable items. The beautiful thing about Farmers on First is that they are also partnering with us, so they are looking at how they can increase produce supply for us, and that's something that we're just continuing to develop. But for this Sunday, we would love for you to bring a non-perishable food item. And one item that we're highlighting right now is actually one that we utilize in our Sack Pack program, which is our juice boxes. And so juice boxes are something that for whatever reason has been a little harder to source, interestingly enough, from our partners. And so we would love for folks to bring us just those cardboard box, not the pouch kind, but the cardboard box juice boxes, so that we can put those into our sack packs to be able to distribute to kiddos here in the school system.
All right, so you said Sack Pack, and it's very close to our hearts here, the Sack Pack program. All right, so I want you to, tell us just basically the what it's all about, first of all. Absolutely. And then we've got a big announcement that we're going to let people prepare this weekend for Monday morning. But Corinne, tell us about it.
Yeah, so Sack Pack is one of our services at the Caring Place because we really want to make sure that families have access to resources and opportunities. And one of the most critical resources you can have access to is food. And in our local community, we have children who are facing food insecurity, meaning that they don't have access to adequate nutrition to meet their daily need. And way that we partner with the Bradley County Schools to address that need is providing a Sack Pack that goes home with those students every Friday during the school year so that that student knows that, hey, over the weekend, I'm going to have at least these 6 mini meals that are going to be able to meet my nutritional needs. And we try to make sure that there are things in that Sack Pack, shelf-stable milk, cereal, 2 things of a canned kind of pasta or soup that gives a protein item with that. We make sure that there's granola bars in there so that we, again, high protein item. And also, usually a treat, some applesauce, which gives a fruit content, or we try to maybe even put something sweet in there just to have that. And every bag that we send home has a little sticker on it that says it's because Jesus loves you. In all of the languages that we've identified as, well, in the top 3 languages identified in our community for children so that they know, no matter what, that Jesus loves you. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so you folks have been so good over the years to give to this program, and we've done some things here. Monday morning, Corinne's coming back.
I am.
Now, it's March Madness.
I know, so yeah, I'm mad every March, so I'm not really sure
I'm not going to give away what we're going to do, but I will tell you'll want to tune in. Corinne's going to come back in and join us on Monday morning.
Yes.
And we're going to have some fun with March Madness and giving you folks the chance to be involved in the lives of these children. About how many children are we talking on Fridays?
So between both our program and actually the Wesley Memorial Program, it's over 1,000 children a week. So between the 2 programs. And so we do have a significant number of children, and that's really just meeting the gap. There are more children that are in need. So the more that we're able to increase the access of this program, the more that we're able to meet those needs of those students.
All right, you've told me this before. So how much money, how much would it take to buy, say, 1 Sack Pack?
It's about $6 right now. So we've been able to adjust that cost. We've got it to $6. Okay. So, yeah.
All right, so that'll help me out. All right, so again, Corinne's here. Monday morning, she'll be back. But one more time, this Sunday. Remind us.
Yes, this Sunday, 11 to 2, First Street Square, downtown Cleveland. Farmers on First. The market is out. They have wonderful vendors that are there, and we will be there as the Caring Place with a food drive that you will get a chance to be entered for a gift basket for the products that you bring by. So non-perishable goods this Sunday, 11 to 2. Come see Tabitha from our staff will be there until I join her around that a little later that afternoon.
All right, it sounds wonderful. We'll see you back here Monday.
Yes.
March Madness for Children's Hunger. And for the Sack Pack program. We're looking forward to that. We'll have fun Monday.
Yes.
Thanks.
Great.
Thanks, Corinne. Good to see you. Hey, and I know that you guys are a big part of United Way.
We are. Yeah.
So we'll have the big
excited.
announcement coming up here in about 15 minutes of this year's campaign co-chair.
I'm excited. So yeah.
And I can tell you now that you will not want to miss it.
All right.
You will not want to miss this announcement.
Waited on bated breath.
It may make you want to go home and go back to bed. It may depress the audience more. See now.
No, that's it. That can't be true. Listen, there's nothing with United Way depressing, so that can't happen. They do amazing work. So
we don't know. We don't. Or maybe it's the fact that Stephanie Linkus has lost all of her, a mental facility.
I cannot believe that.
All right, thanks, Corinne. The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by.
You need money overnight? Check into cash.
That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, local and state news that we're following for you for this morning. Included in that is the Tennessee Board of Education. The State Board of Education has now recommended that a Polk County school and numerous Hamilton County schools create a corrective action plan. Several schools receive failing grades. More on that coming up at the top of the hour. and a Cleveland assisted living facility co-owner facing numerous charges after a Bradley County grand jury returned an 8-count indictment. This happened last summer, but Andrew Charles Sneed, former co-owner of Remember Me Senior Care, who's accused of misusing millions of dollars over a 6-year period, will be in court today. We'll have live coverage on mixtv.tv. It'll be a motion hearing before Judge Sandra Donaghy. All right, at 7:30.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk Sales Event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet and GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. They've been making hometown decisions for over 25 years. They look beyond your credit score and offer flexible and affordable loan options. Visit them in person, Mouse Creek Road near Duracell, and online at southlandfinance.net.
All right, sports is on the way next. Plus, the United Way of the Ocoee region will be in here. They kick off a brand new campaign at the big luncheon yesterday at the Museum Center at 5 Points. They will announce their campaign co-chairs first with us here in just a few minutes.
The calendar might have changed, but the chicken did.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that the leading reason that kids begin to vape is because they see family and friends doing it? Protect your kids. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a business owner and looking to help your employees out with health care? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped Pastor Ed Lipsey and the staff at South Cleveland Church of God and their families.
One of my deacons, Tim Salms, brought the information to me about direct primary health care and shared with me what they did, and we reached out to them, and I thought it would be a good supplement for all of our staff members. And so my family and then all the staff members at South Cleveland are all on a plan here, and I think everyone has absolutely enjoyed it thoroughly, and it's definitely unique. It's like no other doctor's office that I've ever had in my life. It's nice to be able to make a phone call just to ask a question and not feel like that you're burdening your physician. They do a tremendous job of making themselves available to you, and I think that's a forgotten thing in most practices today. People have become just so busy, so distracted, so professional that availability doesn't seem to be as important as it was 40, 50 years ago. It's been one of the greatest relationships of my ministry.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Find out more at votedensmore.com. This is paid for by the candidate.
Today's best mix, best variety, Mix 1041, and it's time now for the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Still good but not comfortable anymore? Trade in your old mattress at Mermaid Mattress and get credit towards a new one. Your gently used mattress will be given to someone in need.
What Sunday Pickett said about him. It's okay, but time to trade up.
No. For today, partly cloudy skies this morning, and then we could see occasional rain showers for the afternoon, a 40% chance, a high of 79 and a low of 36 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly sunny and cooler, a high of 61 and a low of 36. And then on Sunday, sunny skies with a high of 69. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 58 degrees. MilliganVane.com. Taking a look at our Langley roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, it's the Common Spirit Memorial Chattanooga Sports Desk, courtesy of our sister station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3. The sport sponsored in part by the Town Squire. We're about a week away from Easter, a week from Sunday. The Town Squire has new spring arrivals arriving daily. Ask about their Easter specials. One group of shorts, $25. Sport coats, $100 to $150. Odds and ends rack starting at just $25. The Town Squire's been your Tux headquarters for almost 5 decades. Wedding, prom, any special occasion, with a great selection of accessory colors and styles, including modern and slim fit. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland. It was the Sweet 16 tipped off last night, the NCAA men's basketball tournament, and Purdue with a very exciting and last-second win over Texas of the SEC last night. Purdue 79-77, a tip-in with about 0.7 seconds left. Purdue will face Arizona. The Wildcats beat the Razorbacks of Arkansas 109-88. John Calipari's worst tournament loss ever, as Arizona, who I'd say most people picked to win the whole thing, they move on. Arizona and Purdue will play each other Saturday night at nearly 9 o'clock on TBS. That'll be tomorrow night. And then Iowa will take on Iowa. Beat Nebraska 77-71. Somewhere, the only Iowa fan I know is Matt Carlson, who's from Iowa. Boundless Moving and Storage, and Carlson was going nuts last night. Iowa will play Illinois in a Big Ten battle. And where's Dr. Hoops? He picked Illinois to win the whole thing. He's from the Chicagoland area. And so Illinois, he may be giving away new faces today, so have he. Iowa and Illinois. Saturday night at about 6 o'clock. Of course, Dr. Hoops is Carlson's doctor, so that'd be about right. They'd get together on that. That'll be 6:09 TBS. Oh, my goodness, tonight, the Sweet 16. St. John's and Duke. My goodness, 7:15 on CBS television. What an interview. Grant Hill and Rick Pitino getting together last night for the first time during the pregame show on CBS. Rick Pitino, who Grant Hill threw that legendary pass to Christian Laettner. There's a documentary called Everybody Hates Christian Laettner. Laettner hit it, one of the most famous shots in NCAA tournament history, beat Kentucky, and Rick Pitino, who was coaching Kentucky at the time in 92, said that it was one of his greatest memories. One of his greatest memories. And told Grant Hill that. Of course, remember, Hill was the one who threw it into Laettner. That baseball pass that we've seen, Kentucky fans have really seen it ad nauseum. But anyway, what a great interview last night. All right, so we have tonight, again, St. John's and Duke, 7:15. Alabama, Michigan, 7:35 on Turner Broadcasting. Michigan State and UConn, 9:45 on CBS. Okay, Tennessee will play Iowa State, 10 o'clock, right here on Mix 104.1 with the Ball Network. Tonight, here on Mix and then on TBS, and also on the Mix app presented by TVFCU. And then we have the other games on ESPN Cleveland, 101.3. Braves baseball will debut for the season tonight, 7 o'clock, against the Kansas City Royals in Atlanta. That'll be tonight. That'll be on ESPN Cleveland, 101.3, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Pregame presented by Cleveland Plywood Company. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got major transfer portal announcements this morning that are hitting very close to home. First of all, we learned about 9 o'clock last night that Lauren Hurst, the Cleveland High School alum who set records as a volleyball player, perhaps the greatest volleyball player in the history of Tennessee, but also a Lady Vol and started for the Lady Vols. She is entering the transfer portal. She is leaving the University of Tennessee. I spoke with her family last night. They confirmed that to me. They also told me that there has already been numerous high-profile teams that have reached out to Lauren and her family already. So Lauren is leaving UT. She is entering the portal. The portal opens April 6th. And then there's this. Bradley Central High School Barrett star Harmony Ware is leaving Arkansas. She is entering the transfer portal. We just learned that this morning, actually. And so Lauren Hurst leaving UT. Harmony Ware leaving Arkansas. Late breaking news here, getting that in. We'll follow that very closely. Obviously, former UTC Mocs men's basketball coach, and really one of the worst people that there is, Will Wade. Wade, so he goes to NC State. Well, first of all, no, let's back up. He went to LSU. He was fired before the 2019 tournament for the Level 1 NCAA violations. Goes to NC State. Now, see if this is familiar to you. He denies for a couple of weeks that he's leaving NC State. Well, of course he's leaving. So now he's back at LSU with who? With Lane Kiffin, who also is a horrible person, who also denied he was going to go to LSU. And so, Bridget, we feel like, Shelton told me last night, it's the most hated coaching staff in America. Will Wade and Lane Kiffin.
Okay. Who are we talking about? I was out getting your coffee. I've been
so
serving.
Will Wade was at UTC.
Okay.
Goes to LSU. Fired from LSU for all these violations.
Mm-hmm.
He was basically paying people before it was legal. Well, whatever. He said everybody's doing it. Goes to NC, because he's fired, then he goes to NC State, denies for weeks that he's going to back to LSU, but he's friends with the governor, this Landry governor in LSU, who also brought Kiffin over there. Well, of course, he's gone. So he's by the way, he looks like he ate the state of Louisiana, by the way. Will Wade is the Ozempic before picture right now. He's honest to God, looks like he ate the state of Louisiana. Quickly, we got a couple of notes here. Bradley beat Walker Valley in baseball last night, Bridget, 5-0. And then Walker Valley soccer, we understand they tied with Ray County, 1-1 in a draw. Brendan Bledsoe scored the tying goal with 40 seconds left. All right, so now Fruit Loops is in here. And Fruit, you've got a big announcement for us.
Yeah, so we've got the winner for the most creative bracket contest that we do every year. So this year's winner is going to Samantha Eason for Reba Brackentire.
Samantha Eason was Reba Brackentire.
Reba Brackentire.
Oh,
so
my
that's the winner this year, overwhelmingly.
Really?
Yes.
That's genius.
Runner-up in second place, which doesn't matter, is Karen Hall with Karen.
Which doesn't matter. Well, what are you saying about Karen Hall?
Don't be a Karen bracket. So it doesn't, it doesn't matter. That's runner-up. But
I thought that was brilliant, too.
Really, Reba Brackentire is the winner this year, so.
All right, Bridget, we have our first Spring Home Refresh winner. It's a $100 gift card courtesy of TVFCR Spring Home Refresh. We're doing this about 10 weeks. It's presented by Cleveland Insurance. But so we have weekly winners, then we have a huge grand prize at the end. But we've got a $100 gift card. This week's sponsor is TVFCU. They're ready for you with home loans. We had Eric Weekly in here earlier this week, ready to go. All right, Bridget, who wins that?
That winner
Hang on, I got more for you there, bad boy. I got something to talk to you about.
Oh, no. That winner is Jessica Cullens. Congratulations.
Jessica Cullens, a $100 gift card. All right, so listen, here's what happened. Folks, I want to bring you into the life here for a second. So I am preparing to play tennis with my daughter, Reagan Hartline, who may or may not have beaten me. And we won't even get into that. Reagan Hartline is an excellent tennis player, much like her father. Okay. So I'm preparing to spend some quality time with my daughter.
Yes.
And who's 17. And I get a phone call from Fruit Loops.
Yes.
he says the following: Steve, where are you? What are you talking about?
Look.
Go ahead.
Let me set the stage here, okay? So they're all walking around in circles
Now,
down at the chamber.
Tell them everybody where they are.
We're at the chamber, okay? So we're covering the political forum yesterday. The county commission seats were up, so it's political forum. And so everyone is just kind of walking in circles, like, we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. Where's Steve Hartline?
It's a typical day at the
I mean, they look like lost ducks that couldn't find a
No.
pond. Is what they look like.
Well, it's Griffin. I mean, so Mike Griffin. So you said, where am I? These buffoons who did not ask, they did not ask me to MC the thing yesterday. I have no invitation from any of them.
Griffin claims that he did.
Griffin's. I will read now. Let me tell you. I'll read the text that I can read from Griffin.
I'll believe Mike Griffin any day.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll send them to you, and a lot of them are about you.
Anyways, it was like 4:05
No,
at
they
this
never
point.
asked me.
Like, it was 5 minutes past the start of this political forum.
So Dorf, who's Griffin, so I went back and watched it. He's introducing him from his. He didn't get up out of his chair. I just heard his voice screaming, "Hi, next candidate is."
Now he did introduce from the podium in the beginning, but then the rest of the time he just sat in his chair. Yes,
They didn't ask me to do it. They never. No, he didn't. He's a liar. He never asked me to do it.
Griffin's words.
This is why another reason he should be fired.
Griffin's words were, "I did ask him, he always does it. Why is he not here?"
No, it's not true.
That was
That's not how it
his
works.
2 quotes
That's
that I
not
got
how
from him.
it works.
So
No. First of all, he didn't ask me, and I've got proof. And secondly, no, that's because he always does it. That's why Bridget keeps showing up here. Well, I just go over there every morning. I just keep coming.
It's just what I always do.
All right, so we got a big announcement coming up next. Are they here?
They are.
United
yes.
Way?
And I do have another sports score
Please,
in.
go ahead.
Bradley Central girls flag football beat Howard last night 61-0.
Bradley Central girls flag football?
Yes.
Beat who?
Actually, we've gotten a couple of texts about that here. They beat Howard 61-0.
Oh my goodness, come on now.
Yeah.
Mariah Carey's 57, her and Luther Vandross on this one, the late great Luther. Oh my goodness.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site. Stay safe, stay secure. This is your Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities.
This Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities. For more information, call 423-472-4521 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com and check out their new fiber internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet.
As Chattanooga's original Tempur-Pedic dealer, Mermaid has been a pioneer in sleep. That's something you should be proud of.
Is this get-up related to Tempur material being NASA-inspired?
That's one small step for mattresses, one giant leap for Chattanooga's best sleep. Right, crew?
That's right, Captain.
Right now, when you buy a Tempur-Pedic mattress, you can get a Mermaid mattress for free as a gift with purchase.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Family-owned, locally made since 1979.
Do you know the laws about stopping for a school bus? On a divided highway with a dirt, grass, or barrier median, only cars behind the bus need to stop. Cars approaching from the opposite direction may proceed with caution. Know the law and keep our kids safe.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
My name is Mark Road Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Together, probably will. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. Got a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list, and we have one of the biggest announcements in the history of this station. We've been a station since 1957, and it's a long time. But Bridget, let's go over to you.
Okay. Happy birthday to Coach Jason Reuter on Sunday. Of course, the girls' basketball coach there at Bradley Central.
Jason was 40 in 1957, so you just do the math.
Terry and Karen James, they're going to be celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary on Sunday. That is from their family. Pam Elliott celebrated yesterday. That is from her friends at A&K Cab.
Pam's been listening for years. Good morning, Pam.
Yeah.
Sadly, they didn't remember yesterday, but at least we got you in there somewhere. That's good.
Bryce Talent is celebrating today. The birthday wish says she is part of our TSW pre-ETS team for Bradley County Schools and deserves the best day. That is from Erica Bledsoe and Cheryl Smart. And then Mrs. Mary Morrow is celebrating a birthday today. They tell us she was the Charleston High School valedictorian in 1948 and started working at Dixie Foundry when she was just 19 and was employed there for 43 years, retiring from Maytag on her 62nd birthday.
Oh, I love Mary Morrow. I've known her for many, many years. Yes. That is tremendous.
And then this one just in, Gina Guerin is celebrating a birthday today. So happy birthday to her. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ritipest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Our friends, the United Way of the Ocoee region, join us. CEO is Stephanie Linkus. And Stephanie, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Steve. I'm doing great.
Well, first of all, we were at the United Way luncheon, the annual luncheon yesterday. It was tremendous. We were just talking off the air at the museum there. What a great day.
It was a tremendous day for United Way, for our volunteers, for just everyone involved in United Way, our partner agencies, to be able to celebrate all the wonderful things that we were able to do in 2025.
And some great award winners, but I think there at the end, our longtime friend Darlene Hicks, who is retiring. I was actually at her table, and she's been a fixture there for so long.
Oh, she certainly has. For 31 years, she has greeted people as they came into United Way, and we're sorry to see her retire, but we certainly wish her all the best, and she deserves a break.
Of course, the major your highest award every year is the William F. Johnson Senior Community Service Award. Bruce Bradford. What about our buddy Bruce? We love Bruce.
Oh, Bruce is just amazing. He gives so much back to United Way and just, the community in general. So we were so happy to honor him.
I'm so glad to see Janice Baker. I believe she won the previous year. She's a dear friend. What about Brenda Schultz, Charlotte Thorogood Woman of Impact Award? Brenda's a wonderful lady.
Yes, she is.
Formatech.
Love working with Brenda. She has contributed so much to United Way. I mentioned yesterday that she's not the loudest voice in the room, but when she says something, it's important, and we certainly listen.
How about Haley Johnston? My goodness, so proud of her. The current, my late great friend Colonel Jim Tucker, Nonprofit Leadership Award goes to Haley. Project Free to Fly. We're so proud of her.
Yes, certainly. She's just done a great job there, and what she's been able to build is, something we should all be proud of.
Despite Stephen Johnston and Blair and I know Stephen very well. So anyway, and then Andrew Densmore. I got a question about this in a second, but Food City won the Young Professional of the Year. Let me ask you, because I've asked this before. Now, Stephanie, don't get nervous. I'm not Mike Wallace. Not yet. What is the age range on the Young Professional?
It can really be any age. Steve, and I say that because I want to go to the young professional meetings, and I'm not young, so
you are.
We really don't put an age limit
Blair,
on that.
and Nicole, can we add a couple of words to the young professional, young at heart professionals, maybe? I mean, we're not.
I think that's a great
Nicole
idea.
Gibbs, we're not going by.
There's no limit on heart.
Andrew Densmore, though, big winner there.
Oh, yeah. Andrew just gives so much of himself to the community. He is leading our young professional group right now, and so it was great to honor him.
Well, now the big announcement, and that is our campaign co-chairs. Before that, though, let me say Andy Brown, Logan Young, my goodness, what a great job.
Oh, gosh, yes. They just gave their heart and soul to this campaign. It was great to see them jump right in. They helped us raise a lot of money, raise a lot of awareness for United Way, and we're so proud of them.
I appreciate Logan skipping the dinner and the lunch and took an award for himself in Arizona, apparently. So, he's gone. Get out. All right. No. Thanks to Best Buy Metals and First Horizon for sponsoring the lunch. All right. Stephanie? We have our campaign co-chair announcement. Is that right?
We sure do.
All right. Who do you have here with you?
We have Bradley Hudson of Edward Jones.
Good morning.
Bradley, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Bradley, tell us a little about yourself.
I am excited
to
take this on. I have been in the Cleveland community, Bradley County community, for a little over a decade now. Served on a few different committees and boards, but I've been a partner with United Way since we originally moved here to Cleveland. And excited to continue this partnership this year.
Okay. Is there another co-chair, Stephanie? Are we just going with one this year?
No, we're going with two.
We're going with two.
We put a lot of thought and consideration into our campaign co-chairs. Yeah. We get a lot of feedback from our past co-chairs, and we talk about it a lot as a team. And
it's a big deal, too.
It is a big deal.
Look at the history. Look at the history. Look at the names. It's a who's who of Cleveland and Bradley County, truly.
That's right. Are the most generous people because they're giving their time. And time is precious. So yes. It is a big deal, and we hope that it's a big honor, and we hope that they have a really good time while they're doing it.
So who is this other person?
Steve, I'm going to need to step up to the guest table here.
What? Wait a second.
Wait, what?
Wait a second.
What? It's me.
It's Bridget. Oh, Lord. We are the B&B, Bridget and Bradley.
Well, that's not the first time she's heard that. To be honest with you.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, my Lord.
Yep.
Bridget is the campaign co-chair.
Yes. I like this position better. It's further from you. Yes.
So, they did announce this at the lunch yesterday, and we've now officially, Blair Deacon, we have entitled this the final campaign. It's the last campaign. This has got to be it. This has got to be it. This has got to be all.
Can top it.
Guys, no, Bridget, you agreed to this.
I did, yes. I'm very excited. What a great team there at United Way. So I've learned so much about United Way over the years, just being here at the station, and just looking forward to working hard this year with
Bradley. Buddy, you'll feel some of my pain now every morning.
Steve, the thing is that we know how great she makes you look, so they said, hey, we need someone who can at least make Bradley look good. And they're like, Bridget's the only one that can save the day right here.
Blair Deacon, I got to get a word from you here. So I'll take you behind the curtain here a little bit. I was at Aubrey's a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
And I don't even know who I was with. And I look over I was leaving actually, and I look over and it's Nicole Gibbs, you Blair, with Bridget at lunch. And you were discussing this. And what did I say? What did I tell you?
You seemed very, very excited. You just said go for
I said,
it.
sign her up.
Yeah,
Sign
you
her
were
up.
ready. Steve was on board from day one. It was such a wonderful lunch to spend with Bridget, and I'm just pumped.
Said nobody.
Oh, hush. But I'm so excited to work with this team this year. It's going to be an amazing campaign season, amazing season for United Way, and just can't wait for the future. So.
Hey, and just your take too, Blair, on yesterday. Again, just a wonderful luncheon at the museum.
Thank you. It was such a great day, again, to celebrate those in our community who make such a huge impact, our award winners, our donors, our nonprofits, just to celebrate what an amazing community that we have.
Nicole Gibbs, you've known Bridget for maybe longer than anybody except for me in this room. So,
Yes, so it was an easy yes for me when Bridget's name came up. So we're so thrilled that both of these guys have joined the campaign this year. It's everyone on the United Way team and always our campaign co-chairs just make my job really easy.
Will we ever find out how many people said no? I mean, is that ever going to come to light?
No. Take that to the death. Just take it to
Give
the
him a
death.
courtesy laugh.
Oh yeah, and then Bridget gets a microphone yesterday at the luncheon, and just completely eviscerated me. All I was doing, an innocent bystander, they're supporting you. Then what do? You start roasting me.
How many times have you been on the stage and completely humiliated your entire staff? that was payback.
It ain't hard, is it?
Now the tables have turned.
Congratulations, guys. The campaign, I guess, begins now. Really?
It
In a lot of
does.
ways.
So we are asking everyone. We saw yesterday in that room that when this community unites, there's nothing that we cannot accomplish. So please, when we come to your businesses, when we're there, open the door for us. One thing that I'm going to go and ask Steve, you have connections, so we know M&Ms, you can get those customized.
Yeah.
We're going to do the B&Bs, so get those for us. And it's going to be like a reverse trick or treats. When we knock on those doors, let us in, we'll hand you some of those.
Hey, speaking of United Way partners, Food City, you guys are going to be out there today. And I thought, how nice. They named Bridget campaign co-chair, and then she goes and does the remote with a Wienermobile. So that's about right. So, Bridget, you'll be there at Food City with United Way.
I will, yes. We're going to be selling hot dogs all this afternoon. And so the amazing thing, Food City is such an amazing partner. All that money goes back to the community campaign. So we cannot say thank you enough to Food City. So, yeah, we're going to have a fun afternoon.
All right, Bridget will be. You're going to be there the entire days, 10 to 4 out at Ocoee Crossing, Food City. But Bridget, you'll be there noon to 2, or I guess whenever you feel like leaving. So basically, guys, congratulations on a great previous year, and then looking forward. All right, well this will be a new one, folks. We'll be hearing this for the next year. So, all right, thanks, guys. Great to see you. We got to get into the news right here. Local and state news is coming up. Following Fox, World, and National News, all coming up. Stand by, everybody. This is Mix 1041.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next. Presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. The Senate passes a bill to partially fund Homeland Security, including pay for airport TSA agents, not yet, though, for immigration enforcement. Minority Leader Chuck Schumer.
This could have been accomplished weeks ago if Republicans hadn't stood in the way. Democrats held firm in our opposition that Donald Trump's rogue and deadly militia should not get more funding without serious reform.
Majority Leader John Thune.
We could be standing here right now passing a funding bill with a list of reforms if
Democrats had made the smallest effort to actually reach an agreement.
A House vote's expected today. President Trump's going to be the first president to have his signature printed on American paper currency, reportedly starting with $100 bills in June, with other denominations to follow. America's listening to Fox News.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. As we bring you local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Logan Thompson Law, where they have an attorney for whatever situation you might be facing. Visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right. A Cleveland assisted living facility former co-owner is facing serious charges after Bradley County grand jury returned an 8-count indictment. Now, the indictment was handed down last July of 2025, against Andrew Charles Sneed, perhaps better known as Andy Sneed, a former co-owner of Remember Me Senior Care, who's accused of misusing millions of dollars over a 6-year period. Court documents claim that Sneed made more than $700,000 in unauthorized credit card charges and issued himself loans totaling around $3 million. He's accused of issuing nearly $11 million in unauthorized financial instruments without the knowledge of other owners. The company filed for bankruptcy. Sneed removed from his position. Now, Sneed will be in court today. A motion hearing is scheduled for today. We do not have an exact time, but we will have live coverage on mixtv.tv. I'm told that it should be this morning, sometime after 9 a.m. The Tennessee Board of Education is recommending that Hamilton County and Polk County schools create a corrective action plan after several schools receive failing grades. Our news partners at Local 3 report state officials say that the grades are based on factors like underperformance, leadership decisions, budgeting, and curriculum implementation. One Polk County school is under review after receiving failing grades for the past 2 years. Polk Innovative Learning Academy is a virtual K-12 program designed to give students more flexibility. Students expected to complete 6.5 hours of online work each week, with older students required to attend in person 1 day a week. State board members raised concerns about attendance tracking, assignment deadlines, and funding. Polk County School Superintendent Dr. James Jones says many students choose the virtual option due to personal challenges, including work or family responsibilities. And we just had the United Way of the Ocoee region in with us. They had their big annual campaign luncheon yesterday, and organizers say the goal was $1.6 million. Total was actually raised at $1.65 million. Logan Young, Andy Brown served as campaign co-chairs. Several awards were presented during the annual luncheon yesterday at the museum, including the Lieutenant Colonel Jim Tucker Nonprofit Leadership Award went to our friend Haley Johnston with Project Free to Fly. The Charlotte Thorogood Woman of Impact Award to Brenda Schote with Cormatech. Andrew Densmore of Food City was named Young Professional of the Year. Bruce Bradford received the William F. Johnson Senior Community Service Award. That's the highest award, by the way, given by the United Way. And Darlene Hicks, recognized for 31 years of service with the United Way. She will retire next week. And the new campaign co-chairs were announced. We just announced it here, too. And that is Bradley Hudson and Bridget.
I don't know.
Okay. Hey, Bridget's a campaign co-chair. I want to get Fruit Loop's take on all this. Hey, Fruit, what do you make of it? Bridget as a campaign co-chair of the United Way.
It will be the best year yet. I am looking forward to see the amazing progress.
Well, she will be going around to the staff. She told me she'd like a employee deduction, whether they want to or not. So
That's exactly right.
I was going to say I will also be avoiding her all year long.
Well, what's new? I mean, and that would be a big what's new there. So, well, Bridget, speaking of the United Way, big day out at Food City. at Ocoee Crossing coming up today.
That's right. The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile will be on site there at Food City at Ocoee Crossing. That event is going on from 10 to 4 today. They're going to be selling hot dogs and chips and drinks. Of course, the famous Food City Hot Slaw is going to be out there, and it's also promoting the annual Hot Slaw Festival coming up as well. I think the Chamber is going to be out there today, so a big day there at Food City at Ocoee Crossing. I'll be there live from noon to 2.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. Time for our obituary program, brought to you by Chattanooga Monument Company, where they have a philosophy of meeting people where they are, serving their needs and showing them love. Chattanooga Monument specializes in bronze and granite memorials and monuments. They design, engrave, and etch granite in-house. ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com. Our first obituary made the news earlier this week, and what a woman. Colleen Mercer, my God, left her earthly home March 23rd. The remembrance of live service is going to be conducted tomorrow, Saturday, at the North Cleveland Church of God, with the two former general overseers, Dr. Tim Hill and Dr. Mark Williams, along with Pastor Kevin McGlamory, officiating. Colleen's longtime friend, Mayor Kevin Brooks, will also be sharing. Danny Murray and the Voices of Lee will also be part of this service. Jim Rush Funeral and Cremation Services North Chapel is charged the arrangements for Colleen Rose Mercer, who left her earthly home on March 23rd. And the arrangements by the Jim Rush Funeral and Cremation Services on North Ocoee. Kenneth Eldon Howell of Cleveland passed away March 23rd. The family received friends today, 4 until 6 p.m. at the Pool Funeral Home of Cleveland for Kenneth Eldon Howell. Robert Burton Morrison, age 73, passed away at a local hospital. The family will receive friends at Companion Funeral Home, Ridge Chapel, Monday at 10 a.m. until funeral services, officiated by Pastors Larry and Lois Ann Taylor. The service at 2 p.m. for Robert Burton Morrison, age 73. Billy Henry Lehman, age 92, resident of Georgetown, passed away March 21st in a local hospital. The family will receive friends Monday, 5 till 7 p.m., and again Tuesday from noon until 1 o'clock in the Shelley Cody Memorial Sanctuary of the Companion Funeral Home, Ridge Chapel. Again, that is on Monday for Billy Henry Lehman, age 92. Rovina Gail McConnell passed away last Saturday, March 21, at the age of 81. The family will receive friends this Thursday, April 2nd, 5 until 7 p.m. at the Max Brannon and Sons Funeral Home in Calhoun, Georgia for Rovina Gail McConnell, who passed away March 21st. Obituary program brought to you by Chattanooga Monument Company, ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk Sales Event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet and GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. Crews are working an accident on Old Tasso Road at 20th Street, so be aware of that this morning. Also, another accident in Hamilton County on Volkswagen Drive. We received a call about that one, so be aware of that as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The Cleveland Y is growing. As part of its ongoing renovation, the Y is excited to introduce a brand new Child Watch and Youth Activity Center created just for kids. Find out more at clevelandtnymca.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Take a break from ordinary this season and break out with exciting performance with a new ride from Crown CDJR Cleveland.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, Comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
So what did you name her? Sophia.
Okay, Sophia, this might hurt a little bit, but we'll do it together. All right. Good job,
Sophia, I'm here if you need me.
Make sure you hold the baby's head when you give the baby to the mother.
What did you name him?
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Do you know the laws about stopping for a school bus? On a divided highway with a dirt, grass, or barrier median, only cars behind the bus need to stop. Cars approaching from the opposite direction may proceed with caution. Know the law and keep our kids safe.
Their team is excited to partner with schools, teams, churches, and community groups. They have 3 Cleveland locations of Zaxby's. You can stop by any of those locations and talk about that with them.
Tennessee Valley weather.
All right, today's best mix, best variety, Mix 1041. Inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, national recognition for Mermaid from the premier sleep magazine, national magazine, did a big story on Mermaid Mattress. And do they have jail dockets in the back of that? Because I didn't know if maybe that was
No.
the just busted of the magazine sleep industry.
Terrible.
I see. I can't even talk about it seriously. And Roger gets so mad, his hair all turns whatever color, and his face and all that. Here's Pickett.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies this morning and then a 40% chance of rain showers this afternoon, a high of 79 and a low of 36 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly sunny and cooler, a high of 60 and a low of 36. And then on Sunday, mainly sunny with a high of 69. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 58 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at our Langley roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and LambCon Ready Mix, a family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Visit lambcon.us to find out more.
Mix 1041.
Hardee's barbecue pulled pork Frisco burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal. Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's pulled pork Frisco burger, just $5.99 in the app.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that nicotine vapes are a fast path to addiction? Nicotine addiction is nothing to mess with. Live healthy, live free, escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Of our Simmons Bank celebration, Liz. What's up?
Happy birthday to Coach Jason Reuter on Sunday, the head basketball coach for the Bradley Central girls. Also, Terry and Karen.
The Barretts, by the way.
Barretts.
I don't know if you'd heard.
Yes. Okay. Terry and Karen James, they are celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary on Sunday. That is from their family. Pam Elliott celebrated yesterday. That's from her friends at A&K Cab. Bryce Talent is celebrating today. Also, Mrs. Mary Morrow celebrating her birthday today as well. Her family tells us she was the Charleston High School valedictorian back in 1948.
She's a wonderful woman.
Yes.
She really is. Love Mary Morrow. Listens every morning, by the way.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Also, Gina Guerin is celebrating her birthday today. Blake Mosley is going to be 25 tomorrow. His sister Sheridan sent that in to us from the front desk here. Yes.
There we go. How old is he?
He is going to be 25 tomorrow.
All right. Blake.
Yes. Joyce Vanderpool celebrating her birthday tomorrow. And they said she is also known as Mrs. Santa Claus. And that is from Cheryl Dunson. Cindy Hamilton is celebrating on Sunday. Logan Delk is 34 today. And Taylor Thurmond is 24 today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ritipest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Dew, 423-381-3427.
All right, Mix 1041. It's Stacy Flowers with Direct Primary Care Associates. Stacy, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, I've heard your appearances when I'm not here, and you usually take me down. Go ahead. Anything you want to say to me while I'm here?
No, I think I've said it all. I think I've said it all already.
Oh, yeah, you probably did. Stacy, a lot going on. No kidding with you guys at Direct Primary Care Associates, and you've got a new office opening soon.
We do. We plan, in a few months, hopefully, depending upon our, building and how renovations go. There, we try to nail down dates, but rarely does that work out as we plan. But we're planning, hopefully, in May to be opening an office in the Loudon area, and so to expand our access to care, north a little bit. Is that north? That's north.
Yes, that is north, Stacy. Yes. Now you sound like my wife.
Know.
What's give me?
Is it like you would know?
Like I would know that Loudon is north of Cleveland.
You had to look at your map real quick.
Yeah, thank you. I'm
directionally challenged.
You're apparently not going to be working in this office.
No, they keep me in a little hole in the Cleveland office.
Let me say this. We have a bunch of listeners in the Athens area and Sweetwater and north that way. So you folks listening, let's say you're in Sweetwater this morning, you're out in that McMinn County area, the Loudon, we get into Loudon on Mix 104.1. So you guys will be there in the vicinity of May. Basically.
We're hoping, sometime in that early summer months to be into that area. Our model has worked very well in the Cleveland area. We've grown, to 3 provider clinic and getting a little tight, welcoming new patients every day. And we're so thankful for how the community here in Cleveland has embraced us and what we have to offer. We expanded into the Athens and the Dalton markets, and those offices have really held their own, and we're thankful for those markets. And now we're looking to expand that access to care north to Loudon. And so what we want for the listeners to know is that is a membership-based primary care. So you pay a monthly membership fee for unlimited access to care. So whereas in an insurance model, you're going to pay a premium and then you're going to pay a copay, and then you're also going to have to, pay toward that deductible. So whenever you go into the office, you're going to be nickel and dimed potentially for everything you may have done in the office that they're going to try to bill you for. You're going to get billed for labs, then you're going to have a pharmacy bill for whatever medications that you may need. And we do things differently at Direct Primary Care Associates. Just about everything that you can imagine in the primary care setting is included in that monthly membership fee. So that's routine labs. We have over 1,000 generic medications available through our mail order medication program. We have a pharmacy card that is available for people to use at local pharmacies to get urgent care medications for free. We provide a lot of services within that primary care. Of course, we have chronic medication or chronic medical condition management. We also have, urgent care type things that we're able to get people in same day or next day for sick visits. A lot of times whenever you establish with a primary care office, you'll be able to see them maybe for routine things, but then you're having to go to an urgent care for sick visits because you can't get in. And so we really try to change the way that care is accessed and be available for our patients. We do male hormone management, female hormone management, weight loss. So we really try to provide everything that a person could possibly want to maintain health, and then also to manage anything chronically that they may have going on.
All right, Stacy Flowers, it's Direct Primary Care Associates. Stacy, how can people find out more?
You can check us out at our website, directpca.com, directprimarycareassociates.com. You'll see a list there of all the services that we provide, locations for all our offices, and our medication program list. So you can look at that list of 1,000 medications, and if there are several things on that you're paying more than $89 a month for, it's going to be cheaper for you to have our membership, have that access to care, and then let us pay for your medications. And you can also call us at our Cleveland office, 423-650-4831.
All right, and you're watching us on mixtv.tv right now. There is a list of all their locations in this area. Stacey, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Have a great day, and we do have a full morning of local and state news. You can find all of that on our website, mymix1041.com. Also, subscribe for free to our Mix Morning Briefing. It's local and state news, plus obituaries, wedding announcements, weather, sports, everything right there in your email, 5 days a week. Subscribe for free from our website, mymix1041.com.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk Sales Event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet and GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. Crews are working an accident on Old Tasso Road at 20th Street, so be aware of that this morning. And then also in Hamilton County, crews are working an accident on Volkswagen Drive, so be aware of that one as well. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Red-a-Pest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming
This
up.
traffic report is brought to you by Builtwell Bank.
Whether it's purchasing your first home, building your business, or planning for tomorrow, our team is here, right where you live, work, and play. Stop by a branch, give us a call, or visit us online at builtwell.bank.
The Town Squire has new spring arrivals arriving daily.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
These are Hardee's Frisco breakfast sandwiches starting at just $3.99. This is our bacon, sausage, 100% Angus, and sourdough. The McNothin' speaks for itself. The Frisco breakfast starting at just $3.99, only at Hardee's.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Every 5 to 7 minutes, someone dies of a drug overdose. Did you know that consuming THC before the age of 18 increases the risk of opioid abuse later in life? Protect your life. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Part 9, 8:34. It's time now for our air quality report. It's brought to you by Chattanooga Allergy Clinic.
All right, the pollen count for our area today is high, and
Exploding.
the air quality is poor today, so that means the air has reached a high level of pollution and is unhealthy for sensitive groups. Reduce time spent outside if you're feeling symptoms such as difficulty breathing or throat irritation. Chattanooga Allergy Clinic, you can schedule your appointment today at ChattanoogaAllergyClinic.com.
Hey, by the way, good morning, David Shealy. Hey, Shealy, the fact that you're defending your coach, Will Wade, really puts you in a horrible position. My man Shealy, who I went to Cleveland High with, but he's a big LSU guy, and I just saw this. He's defending his new coach. He says, "I'm here for it. Go Tigers." He's such an idiot.
That's funny.
Will Wade, who is a criminal, literally, and he was at UTC, then he went to LSU, then got fired, and at NC State. Then the last several weeks said, "I'm not leaving." Then he goes and joins Kiffin at LSU. Okay.
Man.
That's about right. And then you got David Shealy defending Will Wade. Will Wade, who looks like he ate the state of Louisiana. So, I don't know. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, I know what I'm going to play some Bruno Mars. That's what I'm going to do. Or am I? You want to do our deal?
Sure, let's do it.
I'll tell you what we'll do. All right, so we're going to play You Pick the Next Song. And we didn't really think this through because I was about to play the next song. All right, I'm going to give you 3 choices. You text in. And here's how we'll do this. So you text in and tell me, do you want to hear Bruno Mars? You want to hear Justin Timberlake? Or Teddy Swims? Or Dua Lipa? I'll give you 4 choices. Bruno, Teddy, Timberlake, or Dua. Text me right now. Everybody who texts in, we're going to give away a free oil change from Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. So we'll hold the broadcast here for about 2 minutes. Now look, if you're driving, do not mention me in anything like, or call me. Yeah, you can call me. 423-614-6499. So Bridget, if you had to pick, so I'll do a little poll here. You and Fruitless. This is how we're going to kill some time while we wait. So we got Bruno, Teddy Swims, Timberlake, or Dua Lipa. 423-614-6499. Who would you pick?
I would pick Teddy Swims just because it makes me laugh.
Hey, Fruit, have you heard of any of these people?
Bruno Mars.
Oh, you got Bruno?
Yeah.
People are texting
I'll
in.
say Bruno is leading so far.
Bruno's up.
Ooh.
Still Bruno?
Okay. It's getting closer.
All right, 1 minute. I'm going to put 1 minute on the clock here. Hey, join Joe Cook. You all, everybody, I hear so much about Joe Cook. He's a Chattanooga radio legend. And he's going to be out at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland for their March Madness sale today. He's doing his afternoon show, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, out at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, which would be appropriate. Today from 3 till 5 o'clock, you can meet Joe Cook in person. And Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland's got a bunch of great savings for you. See, I'm just sitting here on pins and needles because I don't even know what to play. So I've got my, I've got four songs ready. Everybody who enters, you're also entered, or everybody who tells us who you want to hear, you're entered into a free oil change from Crown. All right, I'll give you 30 seconds. 423-614. Bridget, can you count? 423-614-6499. 423-614-6499. You have 20 seconds. Now, Sheridan's getting calls out there, so we got to talk to those people.
Okay.
She's still on the, probably on the phone with the same person. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. They're still calling. Folks, if you're trying to call us, Sheridan's on the phone with somebody planning Thanksgiving dinner. She's way too nice. Okay, done. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Right there. All right.
We have a clear winner.
Is that who you voted for or who Fruitless?
Nope. The winner is Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars, ladies and gentlemen. You're big fans. Sports is up next. Mix 1041. I tell you what, I'll still take you on the Crown oil change. You want to win an oil change? I'll give you another 5 minutes.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
I've always wondered how they could fit a quality mattress in such a tiny box like this.
Short answer is they can't.
I mean, there's no room for anything else in here.
Yes, there is. Regret.
Well, why don't we have a bed-in-a-box buyback program where we allow up to $600 for a quality Mermaid mattress?
That's a good idea, and really any mattress. And then we'll donate those to a local family in need.
It's a win-win, and it's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Family owned, locally made since 1979. Yeah!
Do you know when to stop for a stopped school bus? If the bus is stopped with its red lights flashing on a 2-lane road, cars traveling in either direction must stop. Stop for the bus and keep our kids safe.
These are Hardee's Frisco breakfast sandwiches starting at just $3.99. This is our bacon, sausage, 100% Angus, and sourdough. The McNuthin speaks for itself. The Frisco breakfast starting at just $3.99, only at Hardee's.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
The Vascular Institute is the region's only critical limb center focusing on amputation prevention and all of your vascular endovascular needs, saving legs, restoring lives. Their team of board-certified, fellowship-trained vascular surgeons, along with their VIC vascular team, deliver comprehensive treatment for all of your vascular, vein, and dialysis issues. VIC, changing the delivery of vascular care for our region. No referral is needed and appointments are within 1 week, accepting new patients. Visit VascularInstituteOfChattanooga.com or call 423-602-2750.
3. The Sweet 16 last night, NCAA men's basketball tournament. Purdue, what a win for them over Texas at the last second. A tip in at the end, 79-77. They send the Longhorns home. They were in Houston. So Purdue will now play Arizona as the Wildcats beat Arkansas last night, 109-88, worst loss in John Calipari's tournament history. Of course, coach of Arkansas. And so, again, Arizona will play Purdue tomorrow night, and that'll be at 8:49 on TBS. And then how about the Iowa Hawkeyes? They beat Nebraska 77-71. It's got to be one of their biggest runs they've ever made during the tournament. They'll play Illinois. Illinois got a big win over Houston last night. That was a big upset, by the way, 65-55 last evening. Tonight, what a game. Rick Pitino and St. John's will play Duke tonight at 7:15. That'll be on CBS. Also, Alabama plays Michigan 7:35 on TBS. Michigan State and UConn 9:45 on CBS. And then the Tennessee Volunteers will take on Iowa State at 10:10 tonight. That'll be on TBS television, but also here on Mix 104.1, presented by TVFCU. We'll also have that on our Mix 104.1 app tonight. Also, coverage of the other games on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. March Madness on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 follows the Atlanta Braves. Braves season opener tonight against the Kansas City Royals in Atlanta. That starts at 7 o'clock. Driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Pre-game sponsored by Cleveland Plywood. Couple of big announcements here this morning pertaining to two of our local women's basketball players. Lauren Hurst, the well-awarded volleyball and basketball player, has announced last night she is entering the transfer portal. She is leaving the University of Tennessee. Lauren, I spoke with Lauren's family last night. They told me that they have already been approached by some very high-profile programs in this nation. But Lauren Hurst is leaving UT. And then we received word this morning that Harmony Ware, the Bradley Central High School Barrett, is leaving Arkansas. She's transferring from Arkansas, and she is also going to take advantage of the transfer portal on April the 6th. Lauren Hurst, maybe the best volleyball player in the history of Tennessee, but also, of course, a great Lady Vol basketball player, leaving UT. Harmony Ware leaving, one of the great Barretts of all time, leaving Arkansas. So some late-breaking developments there. Former UTC men's basketball coach Will Wade, who LSU fired before the 2019 NCAA tournament because of numerous violations, is leaving North Carolina State to go back to LSU. Bradley Central High School baseball got a big win over Walker Valley last night, 5-0. And Walker Valley soccer tied with Ray County 1-1. Brendan Bledsoe with a game-tying goal with 40 seconds left in the match. All right, now my buddy Ryan Airy is here. Ryan has a hot new business. It's called Ocoee. Ryan, good morning, buddy. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you, Steve?
I'm good. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Let's talk about Ocoee for a moment. And what makes you different from a traditional shop?
Probably the biggest is that we come to you. We bring the convenience to you. You don't have to schedule your day and schedule your plans around getting your vehicle maintenance. We bring it all to you, so we make it simple and easy.
All right, so, of course, Ryan Airy, Ocoee's mobile oil change. And how does mobile oil change work?
So basically, you book an appointment, and you can do that one of three ways. You can go to our website, myocoees.com. There you'll see all of our prices, all of our services. We believe in upfront pricing. You get what you pay for. You can call me or text me, 423-599-5494, and I can book the appointment for you. Or you can go to our social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and there you can see all of our videos or the work that we do. But you book an appointment and schedule a time that's best for you, a location. Then I'll come to you. I'll get your keys, service your vehicle, give your keys back to you, and be on about your day. In fact, Steve, we have changed people's oil or taking care of their vehicle while they've gotten their haircut, while their kids are at the park playing, while they're eating lunch during the day, at home working. They can't get out. We've done it for those who have elderly parents that can't get out as they used to. So we really try to hone in on that convenience factor.
It is such a great idea. Ryan Airy is here with Ocoee's mobile oil change. Of course, you can call or text Ryan. Going to make it very simple for you. 599-5494 with area code 423. So, many people think about oil changes, how messy they are and that sort of thing. How do you keep it clean and spill-free?
So we have a professional spill-free oil change system. It's called a clean oil system. And so there's no oil that's going to hit your driveway, hit the parking lot. Everything is contained. So I just want people to know that we are a professional service. We're not showing up with a 5-gallon bucket and a gallon of oil, but we have a clean oil system that we use to, again, keep the whole process spill-free.
And people hear this, they think, well, it's got to cost more money than a traditional oil change. Is that true?
No. It's not true. In fact, we are very competitive with your traditional brick and mortar oil change places. And I think once you factor in time, once you factor in the ease of schedule, I think you'll realize that we're probably going to be the best bet.
Ryan Airy joins us. It's Ocoee's, and again, you can schedule your appointment right now, actually. You can text Ryan, 423-599-5494. But so what's included? What's included in the oil change service?
So typical synthetic oil change, we're going to use premium synthetic oil. We're going to use factory oil filters. We're going to top your fluids off. We're going to test your battery. We're going to test your tire pressure. We're going to do all the basic maintenance to make sure that your car stays running healthy. And if folks go to the website, they'll also see that we offer some other additional services. We do brakes, so pads and rotors. And I think what folks will find out is we're probably cheaper than most people. We do tire rotations. We do battery replacement. So if your battery runs out on you at home or at work or whatever, we'll come and we'll get a battery and take care of that for you.
All right, so talk about local businesses and how you can help with company vehicles.
So I know that local companies, fleet vehicles, time is money. And I know that fleet vehicles are probably ran harder than our personal vehicles. They idle for long periods of time. There's a lot of miles. There's a lot of stop and go. And so business owners know that vehicle maintenance is a must because you want to keep that vehicle on the road. You want to keep it reliable. And so we come to them at their convenience. They can reach out to me. We can develop a plan. We do offer discounted pricing for fleet vehicles so that we can keep them on the go. They're not paying an employee to sit in a line or sit in a waiting room. They can keep working.
Wow. So talk about the types of fleet vehicles you service.
So we service all types. We've done vans, box trucks, 3/4 ton, diesel, gas, business cars. So again, gas or diesel, big or small, we can get you taken care of.
Gas or diesel, big or small, we can do it all.
That's it.
Ryan, that's a free one, okay?
That's
I'm
it.
not going to charge you for that slogan. Ryan Airy
you.
with it's not worth charging. Ocoee's mobile oil change. So the best way for business owners to contact you?
Go to the website, My Ocoee's. Again, there'll be a fleet box there. Put in your information. It'll be sent to me. You can call or text, again, 423-599-5494. Let me know how many vehicles you have, what you have, and we can work together to build a plan.
Well, I tell you, it's a great idea, Ryan Airy, with Ocoee's mobile oil change. All right, so let's repeat again one more time. Folks can get in touch with you. Their time is valuable, and most ways time is money.
That's it.
And you can save people time, very convenient with their oil changes. How do they get a hold of you?
423-599-5494. Call or text. Go to the website, myocoees.com. And again, check us out on social media. A lot of people love watching my videos. They can see all the work. They can see the system that's used. So that's a great way as well.
Ryan, great to see you, bud. It's
Thank
a
you,
great
Steve.
idea.
I appreciate
love
it. Thank you.
Wish I'd have thought of it. Thank you. Thanks, Ryan. Good to
Thanks.
see you. Again, it's Ocoee's mobile oil change. You can call or text Ryan right now. 423-599-5494. myocoees.com. We're going to take a quick break. Sports, as you heard earlier, sponsored in part by Bowater Credit Union.
It's madness here at Bowater.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years' experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted and they found me that truck.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk?
Yeah, ever since the car accident.
Logan Thompson.
Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
And you blew it.
I know.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson. We get results.
Call Logan Thompson.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
These are Hardee's Frisco breakfast sandwiches starting at just $3.99. This is our bacon, sausage, 100% Angus, and sourdough. The McNuthin speaks for itself. The Frisco breakfast starting at just $3.99, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
We are Mix 104.1. We're on MixTV.tv. Mix Mornings continues, presented by Bradley Medical Center. We are joined by the gentlemen who lead the Warren and Griffin Cleveland location, the Cleveland offices. We have Fred and Derek here, my friends. Would you call me your friend? I mean, Do you admit that?
Of course.
Of course, here on the air you'll admit it. But. Guys,
you're wearing your UT outfit. That's good.
Okay, we've got some hope for tonight. We'll talk about that in a minute. But Fred, good morning. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, thanks. How about yourselves?
Doing good. Derek, what's happening with you, bud?
Just doing well and rocking along, Steve.
You're an Auburn fan. You attended Auburn, I believe.
I did, yes, sir.
And so were you upset they didn't make the tournament?
Well, this just was not their year. So I don't think they deserved it. But they're rocking along in the NIT, winning some games, and the season's still going.
UTC, I believe, they won the NIT last year.
UTC won it last year, yes.
Cool. Well, let's talk a little serious here for a second. Well, first of all, Warren and Griffin, you guys are known for your community involvement, and you're joining in actually with us for the Hot Slaw Festival coming up.
That's true. On April 11th, we'll be there. We'll have our tent there. I would say stop by the tent. It's very exciting. We have the spin wheel. Spin the wheel, see what you win. In addition, if you register with us this year, there'll be, I think we've got 5 or 6 that we're giving away of these cameras for your car. And to be frank, that has been quite a, we at our firm believe this is an important thing to have in your car. It helps to document what occurs if you are involved in an auto accident. And it's really, it's been amazing to us that, I've been practicing law for 36 years. And so back when I started, we were in the Fred Flintstone mobiles. But now you have the ability to have that in your car and actually see the accident. And we have had several cases in which not only the vehicle you can see the accident, but there'll be some nice Good Samaritan that's right behind you who happens to have a camera that goes forward or backward in their car, and they'll say, hey, I got the video of what happened. And that can make, it's a dramatic difference because people's memories, unfortunately, are not as great as what you want them to be, including my own, but that's an issue. So.
Well, what a wonderful idea that is, and Derek, that could make or break a case, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Just as Fred has, I've had a number of cases where somebody has had a camera, and when you get an accident report, the police officer comes out and they're the one making the report. And when there are 2 parties involved in an accident, you got one story over here and you got one story over here, and rarely do they match up exactly perfectly. And in fact, a lot of times they're pointing fingers at each other. So having a video and actually just seeing it will, let you judge for yourself.
Warren and Griffin, right here in Cleveland, they are your personal injury specialist. And Fred, this is what you guys do day in, day out. If people are injured on the job or in a car crash or whatever, this is what you guys do.
Yeah, this is what we do. We don't do many of the other things that a lot of law firms do. A lot of good work, and they're doing many, many things, divorces and corporate work. We really don't do any of that. We do the automobile accident, personal injuries. We'll do workers' compensation, and that's one of the things people need to concentrate on some. When you're injured at the job, don't wait. We find people that they struggle and they say, well, their boss says, oh, you'll be okay, sit down for a little while, just see how it goes, you'll be all right. And that's just a mistake. You need to go and report it, and then go to, even if it's at even if it's a major manufacturer like Duracell or Volkswagen, they'll have a nurse there. Report that to the nurse, get that going. It doesn't mean you're really filing a claim, but if you don't do it, you will not have a claim later on.
Certainly so. And then, Derek, talk about, as far as, of course, we're joined by our friends of Warren and Griffin here locally, right here in Cleveland on Stewart Road. But talk about, as far as the car crash, those personal injury situations.
Yeah, so if you're in an automobile accident, make sure that you get a police officer out there. And that'd be the first thing I would do. And of course, make sure yourself and the other folks are okay. If you're having any kind of pain, go get checked out. Go ahead, go to the hospital. Make sure you let your insurance company know. Make sure you talk to the police officer about what happened. A lot of people, I find, because of the adrenaline that rushes through your body when you get into one of these accidents, don't really realize they're hurting sometimes until the next day. So I say, go ahead, and if it's a hard hit, go ahead and get checked out because something's probably going on with you.
Certainly so. And then, Fred, you hit on a little bit, Social Security. Talk about that.
Yeah, Social Security, our firm does Social Security. It is important if you're disabled, you have a disability. I will tell you, you paid into the system, you ought to get that money out if you're disabled. And contact our firm, we'll be happy to help you. We help you collect the medical records. What is very important is if you are not working, and it has to be that you have worked within the last 5 years, but if you are injured or disabled, you ought to call us. We get your records, we work with you, and get that to the system. The system, as I understand it, most of the time, if an individual files on their own, more than 50% of the time it gets turned down by the individual. Now, that's the first stage. Then there's an appeal stage, and then there's a stage after that, and then there's a stage where you go to federal court. So it is a process. It's not an easy one to walk yourself through.
Our friends, Fred and Derek here with Warren and Griffin. So, Fred, here, look, you guys are here in Cleveland. That's not just, we hear the term billboard lawyers, you hear some of these national firms, whatever. You guys are right here. You're involved in this community. And we've got some big announcements for later on in the year with Warren and Griffin we're going to be telling you about later. But like the Hot Slaw Festival, I mean, you guys are here, right here in Cleveland.
Yes, sir. There are many firms that you will see on the billboards. Now, we have some billboards around town too, but our office is located on Stewart Road. I like to say it's next to the Sonic. Everyone knows where Hobby Lobby is, as far as I can tell. My wife does. So we're across the street from across the street from the Hobby Lobby. Our phone number is 423-641-4878.
Nancy Ellis will answer the phone.
Nancy Ellis answers the phone for the most part.
Yes.
Derek and I are up here. This is what we're the lawyers that handle this area, and we've really enjoyed being up here. I went to the Main Street get together, the meeting the other day, and heard the mayor. And
did they kick you out?
No.
I told him, I said, watch out for Fred. I mean, he'll over the Elks Lodge.
I did not bring up anything about taxes, so they kept me there.
You just went in the other room there in we won't call it the bar, but I mean, it's fine. So anyway, no. Fred, we are so glad to have you. Derek, you guys are here in Cleveland. You can help people right here.
We can help people right here, and again, we will be out at the Hot Slaw Festival, April 11th. So come on out and see me and Fred, and we'll shake your hand and talk to you.
Look, I mean, they're a lot more than to look at them. I mean, they've got a lot more to them. So anyway, and then Fred, he's got a lot of knowledge. As he mentioned, him and Fred Flint, he represented Fred Flintstone. So I mean, there you go. Okay, let's get down to business. Fred, UT, do they have a prayer? By the way, Fred's a UT grad.
That's true.
Do they have a prayer tonight? 10:10 Eastern here on Mix 104.1. Do they have it on?
I think they have a prayer tonight if, of course, they continue to pound the ball inside to their enormous players and they stay out of foul trouble. I think the real problem is our guard play can be a little bit difficult because we don't have enough that dribble well, and that team presses pretty hard. So my concern is turnovers. We've had a turnover year. When we don't do well, it's too many turnovers. But the other day when Gillespie was shooting those three-pointers from Ocoee, it is really a lot easier to hit your threes. So
I mean, here in the last couple of these first two tournament games, man, they're a different team. And this is when they get hot. I mean, if you're going to get hot, this is when they're doing.
I've been waiting for many years for UTE to have the run during the because you always have those teams. Well, just Iowa, the teams.
Look at that.
These are teams that have upsets. So
it's incredible. I love the tournament. I
love the tournament. Yes.
Love the tournament. Bridget, does UT have any hope?
They surprised me this last game.
She's MTSU. She doesn't care. Neither does Derek. Derek's in Auburn. They're both out of it. They don't care.
No. I think they'll win. I do.
All right, so guys, hey, one more time though, Fred, the contact info, Warren and Griffin, right here in Cleveland. How do we get over?
It's 423-641-4878. You can always look on the website. You can imagine what it is. It's warrenandgriffin.com, or visit us at 440 Stewart Road, Northeast. Not far from the Sonic or the Hobby Lobby.
Next to Sonic and right across my body. Guys, thanks so much. Great to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us, Steve.
Absolutely. We will talk soon. It's Fred wanted to hear some Justin Timberlake, so we'll do that.
No doubt.
Owning a home should be one of life's greatest pleasures, but without a solid foundation, it can become a major source of stress. Luckily, you're not alone. Our experts can identify the true cause of foundation issues and guide you through every step of the way to fixing them, from pinpointing the problem to perfecting the solution. We form custom solutions to meet the needs of your foundation and your wallet, including flexible payment options. With our team by your side, consider your home and your peace of mind secure.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Do you know when to stop for a stopped school bus? If the bus is stopped with its red lights flashing on a 2-lane road, cars traveling in either direction must stop. Stop for the bus and keep our kids safe.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that the leading reason that kids begin to vape is because they see family and friends doing it? Protect your kids. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a business owner and looking to help your employees out with health care? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped Pastor Ed Lipsey and the staff at South Cleveland Church of God and their families.
One of my deacons, Tim Salms, brought the information to me about direct primary health care and relationships of my ministry.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what...
.TV, 13 after 9, and I am so glad to be joined by the Grassy Creek Bluegrass Band. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Hey. Good morning. We're doing great.
Good. Hey, first of all, tell us who you are there.
Yeah, we're the Grassy Creek Bluegrass Band.
Or your name, I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, I'm Brian Eversole. We're the Grassy Creek Bluegrass Band out of Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And we traveled up here to play a few songs for you.
And you're, I know you're playing the Tennessee Christian Legacy Banquet tonight, is that right?
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
Great.
We're looking forward to that.
You guys have been, you've really done a lot since we saw you last time even. What's been happening with you guys?
Yeah, we played about 60 shows last year, and we've been really busy. We played the Ryman stage, or we've warmed up the crowd at the outdoor stage for Rhonda Vincent at the Ryman. We've been to Spigma, we've been to IBMA. We've done lots of really fun things this year.
Well, we love having you guys. Hey, I want to get everybody's name. What's your name?
Julia.
Hi, Julia. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. And how long have you been playing?
About 4 years now.
4 years. And what are you playing there? What is that?
It's an upright bass.
It's a what?
Upright bass.
Upright bass.
Yes.
All right, Ashton, tell them who you are.
My name's Ashton Murray, and I play the 5-string banjo.
And this is Holden's good buddy. And Ashton, how long have you been playing, buddy?
5 or 6 years now, something like that.
Certainly so. All right, and what's your name?
I'm David Eversole, and picking this 6-string dreadnought guitar.
I like it.
I've been playing for 4 years.
4 years now. All right, and they came down from Gatlinburg, and we appreciate it. All right, guys, here is, they're going to play a couple of numbers for us. It's the Grassy Creek Bluegrass Band.
Trees to the ground. I knew this day would come, but I never thought it would. Boy, you better run, that fire will burn you down. Burn you down, burn you down. Boy, you better run, that fire will burn you down. Burn you down, burn you down. Boy, you better run, that fire will burn you down. Just like steam, the engine's rolling down a railroad track. This holler's all alive, red coals are blowing through the night. Boy, you better run or that fire will burn you down. Burn you down, burn you down. Boy, you better run or that fire will burn you down. Burn you down, burn you down. Boy, you better run or that fire will burn you down. I head off down the road, but there's no clear way to go, and I don't know if I'll make it through this night. If the good Lord clears the way, I may pray another day. Boy, you better run or that fire burn you down.
Got another one here. This is the Grassy Creek Bluegrass Band. If you are just joining us, they're playing at the Tennessee Christian Banquet tonight at the museum. They're from Gatlinburg. Ashton, of course, from this area.
All right, we're going to play a song that we wrote and recorded, and it's about to come out here in the next few months. It's called Weather Girl.
I thought our love just might last forever. How was I know it was changing like the weather? Well, you might just see her on the late night TV news talking talking about the rain, she's talking about the snow, telling those who listen that the cold wind's gonna blow. She's my weather girl, always changing, can't make up her mind and prefers to be a stranger. Whether she comes, whether she goes, changes out her love like she changes out her clothes. Long blonde hair, light blue eyes, matches the color of a warm and sunny sky. She's pretty as a flower, pretty as a rose. This old ground's froze over and her heart's done turned ice cold. She's my weather girl, always changing, can't make up her mind and prefers to be a stranger. Whether she comes, whether she goes, changes out her love like she changes out her clothes. If she carries down this road, I tell you it's no lie, she'll have as many loves as there's snowflakes in the sky. But I loved her true, and I loved her fine. I'll never understand why she's running all the time. She's my weather girl, always changing, can't make up her mind and prefers to be a stranger. Whether she comes, whether she goes, changes out her love like she changes out her clothes. I thought our love just might last forever. How was I to know it was changing like the weather?
Oh, that's wonderful. It's the Grassy Creek Bluegrass Band. And how do we get more information about the band? How can we do that?
You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that stuff. Just look up Grassy Creek Bluegrass Band.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you tonight. All right, that is going to do it for us here this morning. And again, Bridget, you're going to be out at Food City with a big live broadcast.
That's right. The famous Oscar Mayer Wienermobile will be there on site at Food City Ocoee Crossing today. They have a huge event going on from 10 to 4. I'll be there live from noon to 2.
All right, looking forward to that. You guys have a great weekend. 21 minutes after 9. And we're back with more music for your workday on the radio, mixtv.tv. That's it. And stay with us.
Local news is brought to you by